what's up? It's your girl. Sha'Kida. And I'm coming to you guys for a very juicy story time, okay? The reason why I decided to do this story time is because I feel like everyone has their own judgment on this person, and I'm not doing this to expose the person. I'm not doing this to bash the person, okay? I'm doing this for me, okay? I feel like I have to do this only because how my mind is right now, it's like kind of jumbled, it's kind of confused, and it wants to get this together, okay? It's trying to figure out all of this, okay? So bear with me. You guys comment down below, say what you gotta say. Let's communicate, let's talk, okay? Yeah, let's get on into this video. Okay, let's go. You all know, what, it's 2018, okay, so you guys know I was in a relationship for some time, officially a year and a half, or yeah, a year and some change, but overall I felt like 2 years, pretty much 2 years. Something's wrong. Okay, so you guys know I was in a relationship with Kyle. Let me inform you guys again, this video is not to bash him, not to expose him. It's just a little juicy story time for you guys. You guys seen our relationship play out in vlogs, everything like that. We've went on winter trips together. We went to amusement park. We went to New York. We've done some things together, okay? That was my traveling partner. So let's talk about like when we were actually together. So in our relationship, there were a lot of ups and downs. Now, a lot of the downs came from, I guess you can say, me. I will admit that, me, because I am the type of person, I don't like to be told what to do. I have friends, I have mainly male friends, okay? My best friends are males. My daughter's father is considered one of my best friends, and then I have 2 other best friends who mean the world to me as well. Probably about 6 months into our relationship is where I started to feel a little bit weird, because I felt like I was being smothered. I felt as though I was being controlled. I felt like I just wasn't able to do me. Now, I don't mean like, when I say able to do me, like I don't mean like go out, be with guys, be twerking with guys. That's not what I mean. Basically, I felt like I couldn't have no other friends except for Kyle, my relationship. He would get so upset when I went to go out, and it wouldn't even be just like with guys, like it would be my cousin, her best friend who's a male, and then his friends, and it was bad. Like, don't go out, you can't go out, I don't want you to go out, I don't want you to wear this, I don't want you to wear that. Like, it was too much. And then when it came to the point of, I'm supposed to be your best friend, you need to cut your best friends off, that's when I started to feel like, okay, this relationship is not gonna work. That was 6 months in. That was about October, November of 2016. And right there, I wanted to let the relationship go. There were people telling me like, he gives you the world, he gives you everything, you just need to stay with him, maybe things will change, you'll figure it out, this is the guy for you, blah blah blah. So I really took that in in and was like, yeah, you know, I don't think anybody else is gonna love me like he does. Then it just started to seem like lies kept happening. If you can lie to me about little stuff like that, what else are you lying to me about? Fast forward, you know, we did our winter trip. We you know, hung out, spent time together, did new things together. New York. And then we went to New York again for our anniversary. And you know, you guys seen it play out. Like, everything was fine. Then after that, like, I just started thinking hard. I was like, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I need to just be single. I need to do me. I need to figure out who I am. Maybe it's just me. And then the lies still continued. And it was just horrible. So we did end up breaking up. And I did a video on us breaking up. But I really didn't go into depth. Like, I put everything on me in that video. Rethinking about that video, I put everything on me. And I shouldn't have done that at all. I should have been truthful about it. Yes, he's a very amazing guy. He is. But the lies catch up to you. The controlling catch up to you. It's just, it becomes a bit much. So we broke up, but we still kind of act like we were still together. And after we broke up, I did meet someone, but that person was just like a friend. If anything, wasn't nothing serious or anything like that. But at the time, it was like I was still putting so much effort into Kyle. It was, you would have thought we were still together. We were still doing things. We were still hanging out. Then it got to the point where we weren't really communicating at all. The only time he was communicating with me was when, like, if I, like, he hit me up, like, everything good. And, like, if I was struggling, he was there to help. Like, with bills, stuff like that. Things that I needed with Zoe, like, he was there. He was helping me with that. I am so thirsty. Hold on. You know, he will fall off the face of the earth, then come back. Fall off the face of the earth, then come back. Let's fast forward. We broke up in July. He helped me with some things. He helped me with one of my business ventures. He helped me get certified for that, which happened in December of last year. Like, that was like one of the best things ever. So let's fast forward again. We were talking, but like on and off between December and February, okay? And it wasn't like lashing out type thing. It was just like, I was busy. He told me he was busy with work. He told me that, this is where it gets interesting. He told me he was busy with work. He told me that his job was canceling his position. And that he was looking for another job, but he still got, because they're canceling the position, it's so much that he has to do before they cancel the position. One morning, I'm getting ready to go to a job interview. I get a Facebook message. And it says, hey, are you still with Kyle? And I'm just like, not really, but I guess you can say that we are, but not really. Why? What's wrong? Well, I talked to blank. Let's just say her name is Jay. We're gonna call her Jay. I talked to Jay, and I already knew about Jay, okay? Jay goes way back, not way back, but before me and him started dating, he like actually, before we were official, he told me about Jay. Okay. Now, Jay was this person who really liked him, but he didn't really care for her because of the things that she was into. She was into smoking. She was into the emo stuff. She was suicidal. She was this, she was that. So he really didn't care for Jay. Now, he worked with Jay, but he didn't care for Jay. So I didn't worry about Jay till today. Well, that day. And I'm just like, okay, what about Jay? So he's like, well, she said that they're together. What? They together? They dating? They girlfriend, boyfriend? Or they together hanging out? Like, what you trying to tell me? So he's like, I'm gonna send you some screenshots. So he sends me the screenshots from Jay. Now, it's over a span of time of these text messages. So there's one text message saying, oh, yeah, I told him to get rid of her a year ago. Sis, and this is February of this year, 2018. You didn't tell him to get rid of me, sis, because I got rid of him, sis. I let him go a year ago, sis. So what? I'm not understanding. So basically, she's trying to say like, yeah, I told him to break up with her. That's why they're not together. He's like, well, have you seen their YouTube videos? They have a channel together. He's all over her channel. She's like, yeah, I seen that. So, okay. Okay, sis. Now me and you have an issue. Because now you don't give a crap about how I could potentially feel. Okay. But it's cool, because you don't owe me no loyalty. That's cool, though. Like the following week, because it was a span of text messages. She goes, yeah, they've been together for like 2 years. I see their videos. They look cute together. Hold up, pause. First you said, like last week, that you told him to get rid of me. Now this week it's, oh, they've been together for like 2 years, but you know, I don't care. Sis, what? So I'm just reading, and she said, well, she got fired from the job for fraternizing. I'm gonna tell you guys what fraternizing means. Actually, I'll put it on the screen. So basically, fraternizing is when you guys they're messing with each other when they're not supposed to be messing with each other, because he was actually a manager and she was just a basic employee. The guy that was messaging me, he sends me pictures of them. I do post. Here we go. So it does look like they're together. So I did call Kyle and I said, hey, are you talking to someone? He's like, no, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, Jay says y'all been talking, so what's up? Like, I told you if we were gonna take people serious, just to let each other know, and we'll let each other do their thing. That was what our words were to each other. And he's like, no, I'm not talking to anybody. He started to lash out. So I knew it was a lie, because when someone starts lashing out, when you come to them with something and they start lashing out, sis, they suspect. Like, it'll be good if you're just truthful. He still wanted to lie. To my friend who actually still works there, who was working there with them at the time, and you know, she was basically saying everything to me. I sent her the pictures. And she was like, yo, I thought you knew. You thought I knew what, sis? Because I don't know nothing. She was like, I thought you knew that they were like talking. No, sis. I know. I ain't had the slightest idea, slightest clue. I didn't know. So she's like, yeah, well, both of them got fired because they were dealing with each other. They got caught dealing with each other. Wait, what? Hold on. He told me they was canceling their position. How long ago did he get fired? Like over a month ago. Almost 2 months. Like, so he lied and told me that his job was canceling his position, but he really got fired. Now, this is the part that made me mad. I was not mad that he was talking to the girl. I was mad because he lied. Not just about one thing. He lied about multiple things, okay? Were you talking to someone? Then you lied and told me that your job was canceling your position, but you really got fired? And then you would act like every single day you were going to work, but you were really just home fucking chilling. I went off. Like, I was screaming and hollering through the phone. Like, why are you lying to me? I was like, call her. Call her on three-way while I'm on this. Go ahead and keep lying to me. Call her on three-way while I'm on this phone. He was like, I don't have her number. You're a lie. Look through your phone. So he's like, okay, I'm looking. No, I don't have her number. Another lie. So I got the number from the guy that was messaging me. Can I have her number, please? Just stay on the phone. Are you calling her? Are you calling her? You better not call her, Sha'Kida, because if you call her, I'm gonna hang up. Okay. Hello? Hi, this is Sha'Kida. I just wanna know what's going on. I'm so confused. I didn't know you and Kyle were together. Yeah, we've been together since November 8th. Oh, really? Yeah, he said that. I was like, well, I'm confused because he's still telling me that he wants a family. He wants us to work out everything. He wants to get married. We're talking about marriage, all of this. I'm just confused. She was like, oh, that's what he's been telling you? Well, he told me that y'all weren't serious. Oh, really? Now, keep that in mind, y'all. He said we weren't serious. Oh, okay. Then she started to be a little bitch. Like, she started getting smart and stuff. Like, I don't understand why you're calling me. I was like, I'm calling you because I feel like I'll get the truth from you. Because he damn sure ain't telling me the truth. He's telling me that y'all ain't together. So I'm just trying to figure out what's really going on. I have a child. I don't have time for this, okay? I hang up with her. Then, this is when this mofo wants to start telling the truth and whatnot. We weren't together, but, you know, we were dealing with each other. I was dealing with her to let time go by till we got together, blah, 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 blah. So why did you lie? I don't care about nothing else, but you lied. Why? I didn't want to tell you about my job because it was embarrassing. As much embarrassing stuff I've been through, do you think that I would have judged you? When I lost my job, I did tell him about it, but I wasn't embarrassed about it. Like, I'm just like, hey, I lost my job. Whatever. He eventually ended up blocking me and blocking her because both of us were going back and forth. But he did say to me before he blocked me, this is funny, now I'm in the doghouse with her. Who do you want to be with? You want to be with me, right? That's what you say. But you gonna say now you in the doghouse with her. I don't give a worry about being in the doghouse with me. Because I don't play. Okay? Okay. So I think like a week had went by. He eventually started talking to me again. And everything was fine. Like, I was like, we'll work things out. We'll get past this, blah, blah, blah. Let's fast forward to June. So June, if you guys know, he did give me a ring and I ended up losing it. It was a very pretty ring, y'all. It was so pretty. And I remember everybody on here asking me, oh my God, are y'all engaged? Oh my God, it's so pretty, da, da, da. I lost it. Me and him had actually gotten into a car accident last year, and I had to get a rental car. So when I was swapping the things out of my car from a rental car, I think that's when I lost my ring. Or it could have happened when I shook the guy's hand, he slid it off my finger because it was a little loose. I don't know where the ring is. Like, I lost it. And then June of this year, he actually brought me a replacement ring. And, you know, I didn't care about the price of the ring or anything because I knew that the other ring was pretty expensive. This replacement ring was just like, he kept telling me, oh, this ring is just to hold you over to see if you can actually handle a ring and not lose it. That was fine. We went out shopping, everything like what we normally do. Just go out on dates. And then things started to get weird. Like, I wasn't really hearing from him. He wasn't answering my FaceTime. Like, Zoe would call him from her tablet. He wasn't answering that. And it was just weird because he usually always answers for Zoe. So it was kind of weird. Then, you know, I'm just like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Are you okay? He's like, I'm going through something with my family. This, that, and the third. I'm like, okay, well, what are we going to do for your birthday? Like, your birthday's coming up. What are we going to do? I don't want you to do anything. I just want you. He wanted me to be sexual. Okay, that's it. Around August, he said he was going to Outer Banks with his family. Now, my daughter ended up in the hospital around the same time he was in Outer Banks, and I FaceTimed him when we were in the hospital, and he, like, moved away from the family and all of that. Like, moved away from where they were. And he was talking to us for a while, and then he was just like, you know, go ahead. I'm gonna get back to the fam, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So, you know, he was still checking on Zoe, see if everything was good with her over the span of time. I think we were FaceTiming, like, the last couple of FaceTimes after that, like, was just straight arguments. And it was arguments because I was like, something's not right. Like, are you dealing with somebody? What's up? Like, tell me what's up. He's like, I only want to be with you. The only person that I'm with is you and your multiple personalities. Like, I only want to be with you. I want to have a family with you. I'm in love with you. I'm this, I'm that. Like, sis. Like, he was saying all the things that he had always said. Then it got to, he told me he was moving. And he couldn't talk to me because he was in the process of moving. Now, I want y'all to keep all of this in your head, okay? Everything that I'm telling you, because it will come back to surface. He told me that he was in the process of moving. And I said, okay, cool. I understand. So, like, whenever I would FaceTime him, he wouldn't answer. He would text back and like, oh, I don't want to FaceTime you because my house is a mess. I just moved. I don't want you to see the house as a mess. I want you to see the house when it's all together. Like, okay, cool. That's fine. Then he like randomly just blocked me. I didn't know why. I called him his personal phone, his work phone, hit him up on Instagram. Like, I was blocked from everything. Completely blocked. This was like October 8th or October 9th. It sucks because I'm trying to get the surface of everything. So from October to what, last week, December 7th of this year. Hey, were you engaged to Kyle? Now, when I see messages like that, it instantly gets my heart racing because it's like, I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't know if it's someone playing on my phone. I don't know if it's somebody that he knows and they're trying to reach out to me for something. Like, I don't know. So I'm like, can I ask who this is? She was like, of course, I'm his girlfriend. You're gorgeous, by the way. I'm not trying to start anything drama. When we started dating, I asked him about you, and he downplayed it and said it was just casual sex. I felt like he wasn't being honest, but to this day, he concedes, I don't know, that it was just sex and it was casual. I don't do well with lying, so I figured I'd ask. Again, no drama. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This girl was so nice. Like, she didn't come through my phone disrespectful, ignorant, or anything of that nature. So any questions that she had for me, I was down to ask. I didn't, down to answer. I was like, he said me and him were just casual. She said, yes, but you were wearing a ring at one point. He just gave me a ring, so I'm questioning his sincerity. I was like, wow, I'm so sorry. Wow, I'm sorry. This is so hilarious to me. And it was hilarious because, again, I felt like it was repeating itself. Because if you guys remember, when he was talking to Jay, he told Jay that we weren't serious. She said, no, don't apologize. I'm sorry for messaging you. It just seems off. His story. I said, he did give me a ring. Yes, we talked about marriage, but the ring was not considered an engagement ring. But it might as well have been. Because we always have said, this ring is basically your engagement ring. Because the ring... Because I knew the pricing of the ring, I didn't need any other ring to top that. Like, that was fine with me. And it was so gorgeous. Like, I didn't want to get another ring and have to give up that ring. That ring was gorgeous. So, I was like, during our duration, I found out he lied to me plenty of times, but things may be different for you. She said, I'm noticing the same thing. Well, I thank you. I said, I'm sorry, I totally missed the compliment. Thank you, you're beautiful too. Can I ask you a question? She said, thanks, of course. I said, how long were y'all dealing with each other? I'm just trying to see if things add up. She said, we got serious July of this year. I said, okay, wow. I kept saying to him, is there anyone else? And he kept telling me no. We was talking marriage and stuff again there. She was like, as recently of July 2018, I said, yes. She said, Jesus, he lives with me and my daughter. Now, y'all remember where he never wanted to FaceTime me in the house, right? I said, now that makes sense. He told me he had his own place, and every time I called him, he would say he don't want me to see the background of the house because he just moved in. Wow, wow, wow. She said, can I ask when you saw him last? I said, I honestly can't remember. Let me check through my pictures in my phone because we went on a few dates. You are friends with him on IG, right? She said, yes. And I was like, is that how you found me? She said, when we started dating, he took all the pictures down of you, but he said it was over a year ago. which wasn't true. I said, oh, okay, I just didn't know how you found me, but I am going to check through my pictures now. She said, yes, you were all over his Instagram. I said, August 17th is when my daughter was in the hospital. I seen him a couple days after that. He took me to lunch and we went shopping. She said, I understand. Thank you for your honesty. I know you didn't have to respond or anything, but I appreciate your honesty. Are you guys still sleeping together? We were talking about having a baby, etc. I don't want to go into detail of like everything that I said in this part. I did say, as far as I go, I haven't talked to him since the first week of October. I said, him telling you it was casual sex is funny to me because that is one big thing that we argued about. All I'm going to say is just take your time. If you feel it's right, then go for it. But if you want to feel things out, then do it. Then I said, I don't know what games are being played, but he just unblocked me, then followed me, then then blocked me again. I want nothing to do with him. I answer all of your questions. I would like it if he would leave me be. I wish you and him the best though. She said, he's hurt. I put him out. He's still denying everything. I completely understand and I apologize for this. He made a separate Instagram just to comment on one of my pictures to say, it's Kyle. Can you text me? I don't have Instagram on my work phone and I need to talk to you. Leave me alone, sir. So pretty much this whole feed is me and her talking. She told me, let me get close. It got interesting when she told me, he said he never brought me a ring. He told her he never gave me a ring. We were never together. We were never boyfriend and girlfriend. It was just sex. Let me tell you something. It was never just sex. For one, we were together. And the main thing that we argued about was me not having sex. If you don't feel like something's going to work out with somebody, you're not going to have sex with that person. Point blank, period. I wasn't having sex with him. So how could it be just casual sex? Then she goes into saying, you know, it was just a whole bunch of other stuff. I was like, I got the video when he gave me the ring. She said she didn't want it. Then she asked for it. I gave it to her. Sent her the picture of the ring when he showed me the ring and the receipt. I sent that to her. I sent everything to her. And in the video, he clearly says, my girlfriend. I'm so in love with my girlfriend. So I knocked out 2 birds with 1 stone with that video. Oh, we weren't together, but he just said girlfriend. Oh, it was just casual, but he's in love with me. Oh, he didn't give me a ring, but look when he gave me the ring. I knocked out fucking 3, 4, 5 birds with 1 stone. Like, don't play with me because I'm a YouTuber. I record everything. Even though it don't make it to YouTube, I record everything, okay? I come with receipts, baby. She's just like, wow, I can't believe this, but he was still denying it. I was like, look, he ain't gonna tell you the truth until both of us are on the phone. I think she just like ignored that whole part of us being on the phone. And we were talking some more, sharing some more things. It was things that he told her that he had told me the complete opposite. It was just a lot of lies all mixed up into that whole situation. I think she has started to get tired. And she was like, I wonder what he would say to you if you actually talked to him. Excuse me. I said, I wonder that too. She said, you want to call him? Let's do it. So I was already on the phone with her. Me and her ended up talking some more while we actually were on the phone. And then I ended up calling him on the phone with her. But she, stayed quiet. You know how we do. She stayed quiet. I basically was like, hey, you want me to call you? What's up? He's like, I just want you to stay out of my relationship. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm not in your relationship. Your girlfriend reached out to me. She asked me questions and I answered them truthfully. You know, of all people, I am truthful. Because me and him have gotten into arguments plenty of times because he said, I don't sugarcoat anything to protect his feelings. I just be blunt and honest. And honestly, I wouldn't want anyone to sugarcoat a daggone thing for me. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anyone. So he was like, that's true. And I was like, so you didn't get me a ring? He must have knew she was on the phone because he was like, I don't want to talk about that. That has nothing to do. I just wanted you to call me to make a statement. I was like, no. Because your comment on my picture was you need to talk. A talk is when you go back and forth and come to a resolution. You ain't going to make no statement. We're going to talk. So I was like, we were never together. I'm confused. So, it was a lot of back and forth between me and him. And I think she started to get fed up and she actually jumped in. And basically like, yo, you effed up. You caught up. Just tell the truth. So he did say he got me the ring. Ain't that funny? He did say we were together on and off for 2 years. So his girlfriend's like, why'd you lie? I'm like, why'd you lie? So she's basically saying like, oh, we're not getting back together. This, that, and the third. I'm done with you. You're disgusting. You're sick. You need help. And he like was just like, okay, fine. He was so nonchalant to the situation. It pissed me off. Because if you're telling this girl that you want her, you want to be with her, you want to marry her, you're in love with her, you're this, you're that, why aren't you fighting for her? And I told him that. I was like, why aren't you fighting for her? She says she's done. You keep fighting to get her back. I don't care how bad you messed up. You keep fighting for her. And she said, you think she has a motive, but what could be her motive if she's telling you to fight for me? Because honestly, Sha'Kida don't care about being with you. I found out that you're a liar. And I don't want no parts. The conversation just went left, right, left, right, left, right. Like, it was a bad conversation. She said what she had to say to me. She thanked me, for being honest. She told him, like, he's sick. He wanted to keep this lie going so bad, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all what really, I wish I could curse, messed with my head. When she sent me the screenshots the next morning, I guess it was from that conversation yesterday. He said, me and her were never boyfriend and girlfriend. And I never cared for her child. You can lie on me. You can say whatever you want about me. But to say you never cared for my child, that's one thing that will make me want to kill you. Because you let my child build a space in her heart for you, but you never cared for her. You had my child excited to FaceTime you, but you never cared for her. You paid my child so much attention like she was your kid, but you never cared for her. Out of everything that has gone on between me and Kyle, out of everything, that's the one thing. If he wanted to fuck with me so bad, all you had to do was fucking say that. If you wanted to cut me fucking deep, that's all you had to do was say, you don't fuck with my child. You didn't care for my kid. That's all you had to say. Nothing else. Fuck. I'm crying. Nothing else mattered about the not getting me a ring, the not... Fuck, I'm not trying to mess my makeup up. The not us being together, the casual sex that you never got. None of that mattered. But the fact that you said you didn't care for my child, that is the one thing. The one thing out of everything that cut me deep. That one thing. Because he knew out of... He knew from me, I didn't care about a lot of stuff, but I always cared for my daughter to have love surrounded around her. That was my one main thing. Because I feel like Zoe doesn't get love in certain parts elsewhere, where I'm not gonna go into that, but that was my main thing. Like, I don't care whoever's in my child's life, like, I want them to be freaking consistent with their love for my child. That's it. And I feel like that's for anybody, any parent, any genuine parent. But for you to freaking say you never cared for my child after doing so much for her, but you never cared for her, that's the one thing that cut me so deep. That's the one thing. So, for everyone who wondered why y'all never worked out, you can't hang with liars. You can't be with someone who doesn't genuinely care about all of you. And that goes on both parts, because I genuinely didn't care about certain things about him. But yes, I'm my own person, but my daughter is my everything. If you can't love my kid, you can't love me. It sucks, yo. But after talking to her, like, it made me realize a lot of things, because I used to sit back and regret, like, what, he blocked me in October. So, like, after that, like, I was regretting, like, dang, did I mess up? Like, did I really mess up? Because I really feel like I'm not going to get love anywhere else like how he gave me love. And I regret it. I did regret it multiple times. But after talking to her, I feel like I made the best decision of my life. Because why would I want to continue to deal with someone who's a liar? Someone who really needs to seek a therapist. Somebody who really has to love themselves first before they can love anybody. And he's the definition of that. he has to love himself first before he can marry or be with anybody. I feel like he runs to females to try to find love or that fill a void from his childhood. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And so you love yourself first. Point blank, period. I wish her the best. I wish him the best in life. I have to move forward. I have to do what's best for me. And yeah. As I think about this, I think I did expose him a little bit. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that little story time. I'm really not good at story times. I say I stop a lot. I'm really not good at story times. But anyways, comment down below, chat with me, go back and forth with me. Let's connect. Let's talk about this, you know? If you guys want me, I do have more story times actually, and I can do a mukbang style. We can do something else where we're not just sitting here chilling, you know? But I hope you guys did enjoy this story time. It's a little long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys later.